Hello everyone, in this video I would like to show you how to create an MEP model, how to link an architectural model into it, how to create spaces, how to link space names, space numbers and room names and room numbers, and how to show views from architectural model directly in the MEP model. So let's start. So we create a new project. We find a template that I want, so just select the location. Perfect. So we have a new project. The first thing I want to do is to link the architectural model there. So I go to Insert, Revit Links. I find the location of the file, so this one. The first thing I should do after the link, I should select the Revit file and lock it, because otherwise you can accidentally move it or delete it, which we don't want to do. So we lock it with this tool. The next thing I want to do is to delete some levels from my template, because when I look to the template you can see that we have multiple levels there. Some of them are from our project, some of them from the architectural model. So let's align them and clear them a little bit. So I select section, I create a new section here, then I open the section, I change the details so I can see all the hatches. I uncheck crop view and crop region visible so we can see everything, and I could start deleting some levels that I don't need anymore. But the first thing I want to do is to make the architectural model less visible. The easiest way is go to view, select visibility and graphics, and to Revit links tab and check halftone. So I select halftone, and now it's less visible than the rest. Now I can delete all the levels that I don't need anymore. So let's just keep F1 and F2, and I can delete all these unnecessary levels. And the last thing, I need to align our F2 level with 2NP level. So just select it and type like this. So both of these levels are aligned with the architectural model. Perfect. Then okay, so we can go back a little bit. Oh yeah, I left some levels there, so I can delete them. Perfect. So we have just F1, F2 and side. We go to floor plan, and right now I want to show you how to show the view from another Revit model directly in our model. So I just duplicate the F1 level. I rename it. So let's say something like F1 arc. And we go to view again, visibility and graphics, and to Revit links, but we don't change anything here, but we actually need to click on by host view. And right here we can actually change all the settings for the Revit model, but the only thing I want to do is to click on by linked view, and I want to show the view called 1NP that you can actually find in the architectural model. So I click OK, click OK, and now you can see everything that the architect did in his model. Yeah, there are some notes, so you can see all the notes, all the annotation, revision clouds, and so on. Let's create some spaces. In architectural model you have rooms, but MEP specialists usually create their own rooms, and in Revit it's called spaces, and you create them in the same place as rooms, but you call them differently, and you can paste some your information into it and use your annotation and so on. So how to do it? We go to analyze and select space, not space divider but space, and I want to create a space, but as you can see I'm unable to create a space, or I can create it but it cannot find the borders or the walls. So the first thing we need to do, we need to allow Revit to use walls from linked file to create the borders for the spaces. So I select this Revit model, I go to edit type, and I need to allow room bounding. So I hit OK. And now when I go to analyze and select space, I can actually, you can see I can create the space here. I can do it automatically, so if I click here, it will automatically create the spaces everywhere. Maybe I go back here, so I have the spaces here. And let's say I want to create the spaces in the second floor too, so I click on space, place spaces automatically, and they are placed. Perfect. If you don't see the annotation for the spaces, you can click on space tag and create them manually. Okay, so I create the space tags. If you want to create them automatically, you can go to annotate. I hope, yeah, so we go to take all and select spaces, okay, and hit apply. So it will annotate all elements that are not annotated. And the last thing I want to do, one of the last things, I want to change these dimension, these annotation, because this annotation for design error exchange rate, but I want to just see the space name and space number. So I right click, click on select all instances visible in view, and I change this type to type called space text default. Okay, so now we can see the number, name, area, and volume. But I want to copy the name and number from room. So if I click on space, you can actually see that the name and number is different from these numbers and names. If you want to have the same names and same numbers like an architectural model, which is quite useful and you should do it most of the time, you go to analyze, select space naming, and you select names and numbers and select all levels and hit OK. And now you can see that we have the same numbers and same names that we have in the architectural model. And that's all. So see you next time.